Let's explore how gift aid works. In a Christian context, this explains how regular giving of your offerings and tithes can reduce the income tax you pay while helping your church receive even more to do God's work. In the UK, when you give money to your church and sign a gift aid form, the government adds extra money to your donation. For every £1 you give, the church receives £1.25. That extra 25p comes from the government. So, if you give £100, the church receives £125. If you give £1,000, the church receives £1,250. You do not pay extra, the government simply adds it. 2. How can giving reduce your tax? If you earn an income of £60,000 or more, part of your salary is taxed at 40%. When you give under gift aid, the government increases your basic tax band. This means less of your income is taxed at 40%. So, you pay less income tax. In simple terms, giving can move some of your income from the higher tax rate of 40% down to the lower tax rate of 20%. Example 1. If you earn £60,000 without giving tithes and offerings to the church, you will pay about £11,432 in income tax. However, if you give up to £8,000 annually in tithes and offerings to the church, the government treats it as £10,000, because £2,000 worth of gift aid will be added to your donation of £8,000. That is, 25% of £8,000 equals £2,000. Isn't it interesting that the government increases your tithes and offerings by 25% to your church? What then happens is that your taxable income automatically moves into the 20% band. This means that your basic rate limit will be increased by £10,000 to £47,430. Therefore, £47,430 will be charged at 20%, which is about £9,486. This means that if your salary is £60,000 per annum, and you pay income tax of £9,486 to HMRC, your take-home pay is £50,518. You save £1,946 in tax payments to the government. So, your church gets more money, and you pay less tax. In summary, 1. Every £1 you give becomes £1.25 for your church. 2. If you earn above £50,000, giving can reduce your income tax. 3. If you earn above £100,000, giving can reduce tax even more. 4. The church benefits, and you can personally save thousands of pounds in tax payments. From a Christian perspective, 1. Giving is first about obedience, worship, and generosity. 2. The tax system simply makes your giving more effective. 3. God's house receives more. 4. You manage your income wisely. 5. Both the giver and the church benefit. Action point: endeavor to sign a gift aid declaration. Thank you for your obedience, donations and faithfulness.